All right, we're back. Let's chat a little bit about some other news that dropped today regarding our very new 24/7 soccer channel, CBS Sports Golazo Network. We dropped the announcement today that you can watch the remaining UEFA Women's Champions League knockout rounds on Golazo Network. There will be 5 matches. We're talking the semifinal games that will be kicking off really this weekend, and
Mhm.
the championship final as well. Exciting times for us here at CBS. We love to talk about women's soccer in every way, shape, and form.
Yeah, it's massive that CBS is getting these rights, and it's going to be on Golazo Network. We CBS and us here, we announced the launch of Golazo Network a little bit ago. It came out just last week, right? We're about a week and a half into Golazo Network. If you haven't checked it out yet, it is completely free. Go to your Paramount Plus app, go to live at the bottom, and then click on Golazo Network to watch. There's morning footy show, there's a box to box show, and there's a live game coverage. We had our first live NWSL game last weekend on Golazo Network. So now with this announcement coming that the UEFA Women's Champions League semifinals, both legs, and the final will be on Golazo Network is massive. Is massive. There will also be live match coverage and studio programming for the Champions League semifinals and finals. But all 5 games will be on Golazo Network. You can get it anywhere, right? CBSSports.com, CBS Sports app, Pluto TV, Paramount Plus, lots of places. It's very exciting for us, for Golazo Network. I know the people over at Golazo Network are thrilled about this. Jenny Chu, Susanna Collins, they're all hyped about it. Charlie Davies, they're jazzed.
We're gonna get some access to some soccer pretty early. So it's gonna kick off this weekend. The first legs of the semifinals. It's gonna be Chelsea facing off against Barcelona. It's gonna be Wolfsburg against Arsenal on Sunday to close out that first leg of the semifinals, and then they're gonna wrap back up with the second leg. It's gonna be Barcelona the hosts for against Chelsea, and then Arsenal the host against Wolfsburg on May 1st. So Barcelona Chelsea second leg will be Thursday, April 27th, and Arsenal and Wolfsburg on Monday, May 1st. And there's going to be all sorts of cool stuff in between the 2 semifinals. I really like that in this announcement. They've structured a lot of different types of content coverage around the matches. So there's going to be pre-game shows, there's going to be post-game shows, there's going to be a halftime segment, and there's all sorts of information out there for you to check out when and where you want to hop on in and check out any of the coverage and analysis that Golazo Network is going to provide. I believe Morning Footy is going to have some analysis, Box to Box is going to have some analysis, and of course, we're going to have some reaction to the knockout rounds as well because you love to see it. But yeah,
Big
no,
game.
I look, it's kind of with the news that dropped today, we definitely checked in with each other and we were like, okay, we got some stuff that we got to talk about because this is like it was like this 1-2 combination. It's just like, hey, like we're gonna have UWCL semifinals and the final on Golazo Network, and then there's like news about dismissal of a head coach, and it's like, you know what, this actually shouldn't wait. We should definitely link up, hop back on, check in with everybody, talk about what just happened. And it's wild to think about these things kind of going back to back. At the same time, of course, I was watching the FA
Yeah.
Women's Super League match between Man United and Arsenal, and it's like, of course, everything everywhere happening all at once. But good win for Man United. We could touch on Women's Super League to close this episode out. They got a narrow victory over Arsenal 1-0. The lone goal, game-winning goal by Alicia Russo in this one in late stoppage time of the first half. Loved the build-up by that. And even she was right in the box at the right time, even though she was off balance, still was able to go ahead and nail that goal and get all 3 points for Man United, and that means they're currently at the top of the standings because
Sure are. Yeah, Manchester United sitting at the top, 44 points for them. Massive. I mean, their goal differential is 38. It's nuts. And poor Arsenal, honestly, like they lost Kim Little. They
oh
get
my
to
goodness.
sign her, like massive news there with re-signing Kim Little, the midfielder, to Arsenal. I know Gunners fans are just going nuts about that one, but that news of her signing came just a day after it was announced that she's dealing with a bit of a hamstring injury and she'll be out for the rest of the Super League season. So Arsenal dealing with a bit of player injury bug there. So a tough
Yeah.
loss for them to go down 1-0 against United at this point. But yeah, there's a lot of positives and a lot of good football coming up, frankly.
Yeah.
Like with Super League again this weekend, we got more Super League coming at you on Sunday, and then as you talked about the UEFA Champions League, I'm really excited for Chelsea Barcelona, like massive. Barcelona
Like,
advancing to the semifinals on 6-1 aggregate over Roma, like massive. That's insane. 6-1 aggregate. Like, oh, love that.
yeah, we'll see. These aren't any lightweight matchups
No.
for the semifinals by any means. We'll
And
see.
Chelsea going into penalty kicks, right, with Lyon? That's how they advanced? This was, like, a
Yeah,
while ago,
they
I gotta
didn't make
remember.
it. They didn't
End
make
of
they
March. These games were, like, a month ago,
yeah.
so I'm like, "Wait,
They
what happened here?"
didn't get there without some late game drama for sure. But it kept hope alive for an all women Super League Champions League
I
type
know.
of final. We'll see where Arsenal lands and where Chelsea lands out of the Champions League semifinals. Want to send best wishes to Leah Williamson, who
Yeah.
also exited this game for the Gunners very early as well. It looked like an issue with the knee, and of course heavyweight with the Lionesses. You hate to see something like that so close to a World Cup. Hopefully, everything's going to get checked out, cleared up there. It looked like she was able to eventually kind of limp off on her own, and hopefully we'll get another update on that and able to talk about that as we build up to UEFA Women's Champions League on Golazo Network. But that is all we have for you today on this breaking news segment. Thank you for everyone if you've joined us for our multiple episodes where we went live on today on Wednesday. Appreciate you as always. Thank you for listening to Attacking Third. Download, follow, listen to us anywhere you get your podcasts. You can watch us too. Subscribe to us on YouTube so that you get alerts for whenever we go live at youtube.com/Attacking Third. And Lisa and I will be back with Challenge Cup coverage this week, so make sure you stay tuned. For Sandra Herrera and Lisa Roman, this was Attacking Third.